Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, BLEACHOB resonance will be the topic. On today's video we're gonna cover two things. First of all, there is a brand new update maintenance incoming for the BLEACHOB resonance. So I want to talk about that and I want to explain why we have already now the maintenance. And then the second part of the video will be the main topic of the video, where we're gonna talk about for who you should summon. This will be a summon guide and I will talk about overall, in my opinion, who should you prioritize, especially as a free-to-play player in this game. So we currently right now we have Ichigo Bankai as the first limited unit. Then we are getting Toshiro in 1 to 2 days, right? Then after that we're gonna get Gin with Rangiku, SSR Gin with SR Rangiku, and then after that we're gonna get AIZEN. So I will talk about all of these units and I will talk about, in my opinion, who should you prioritize, because I believe this is now really important to talk about, especially before Toshiro is dropping on all versions of the game. So let me start, but first let's talk about update. So here is the maintenance. Server maintenance, dear substitute Soul Reaper, to provide with a better gaming experience, will be performing server maintenance on 4th of December from 6 AM to 10 AM UTC-2. During this time, the game will be temporarily unavailable. Once maintenance is complete, you will receive Spiritual Jade times 300 and Spiritual Power Nourisher times 1 as the maintenance compensation. Now, what precisely they're gonna do? We don't know for 100%, but I definitely agree with this statement. Most likely will be fixing the guild system, voice acting, and other issues we have in the game. So hopefully now all the bugs we currently have in the game, especially for global, as far as I know, hopefully will be fixed. Okay, now it is time that we talk about the summon guide, really important topic, especially for the free-to-play players. First of all, is Bankai Ichigo better than Toshiro? Yes, overall he's definitely better. I recommend, I even said that multiple times when the game launched, make sure to reroll for Ichigo Bankai, because then you will have insane advantage. Then you can save up enough of currency for Toshiro as well. If you didn't reroll for Ichigo and you just went playing and everything else, hopefully you pulled Ichigo as soon as possible, because in my opinion you should definitely have him, because he's the best slash DPS in the game and definitely one of the best units in the game. But keep in mind, Toshiro, in my opinion as well, you should get him. Okay, why you should get Toshiro? Well, he is the first spirit DPS unit. He's the first spirit SSR DPS unit, something that we still don't have in this game. Yeah, we have here a Rukia, which I'll definitely build up for Toshiro. She can do an amazing DPS damage. She can do great damage in the battles, especially with that freeze. And if you have enough of stacks, if you play her properly, you will do big damage with her. But I truly believe Toshiro, having Spirit Toshiro as the first SSR, and he's a DPS character, I believe he's a must-have for Spirit team. Especially if you're a free-to-play player, I truly believe you should get him. That is my opinion. You do you. If you think you can skip Toshiro and then aim maybe for Gin and then AIZEN, or even skip Gin and then go for AIZEN, that's on you. But whoever did reroll for Ichigo or you manage to pull him early, there shouldn't be any problem that you don't have enough of currency that you can summon as well for Toshiro. That's why I said that everyone who got Ichigo early or you did reroll for him will be in a great advantage, especially as a free-to-play player, because you will have no problem to summon for Toshiro like in my case. I have 52 limited tickets, over 3000 jades, so many more currency to grind, so many more jades to grind, plus when the Toshiro event will arrive, I'll definitely get more currency, okay? So overall conclusion about this situation, go get Ichigo Bankai. In my opinion, definitely you should have him. Hopefully you will have enough of time to get enough of currency so you can get Toshiro as well. And then after that, especially free-to-play players, I believe you could potentially skip Gin. You could potentially skip Gin because if you manage to get Ichigo Bankai, if you manage to get Toshiro, maybe you're gonna go for the weapon stamps as a free-to-play. I'm not sure will you have enough of currency to summon as well for Gin. Yeah, it will be hard. So my strategy is that I have Ichigo Bankai. I will summon for Toshiro because he's the first spirit SSR. I want to have him. Then I will skip Gin. And then I will summon for AIZEN. Because based on the leaks, what we currently have, AIZEN will be SSR tactic spirit unit, okay? So I believe AIZEN and Toshiro will work together like crazy. And I definitely wanna get AIZEN. And hopefully I'll manage to do it at the end of the day. Now, why am I thinking that as a free-to-play player I can afford skipping Gin? Because of this unit we have in the game. I truly believe, since I already have Kaname, he's a tactic, and Gin will be thirst DPS. But even though Kaname is tactic, because of his DOT, because of the, how precisely it's called, because of the wound that he can apply, overall he can do incredible damage, guys. And not only that, I already have trust DPS unit, which is Ikkaku. So for me, trust team is ready to go. And personally, currently, right now, I just don't need Gin. This is my process of thought. My slash team is ready to go, right? My trust team is ready to go, plus maybe I'll get some other support trust unit, etc. in time and everything else, right? And then the only team that is missing for me is the full spirit team. Yeah, I will get Toshiro. Yeah, I will have Rukia, and with them I will use currently Kisuke. But in time, when AIZEN drops and he'll be a tactic spirit, I truly believe that that team will go absolutely insane. And as a free-to-play player, my main goal is that I have for every color proper busted team. Okay, and that's why at the end of the day that will be my priorities. Okay, just to make now a final conclusion. So number one, get Ichigo Bankai. Heavily recommend that. By the rerolling, or you pray you're gonna get it early. Then after that, save up enough of currency so you can summon for Toshiro. You should have already done this because I already talked about that. Then we summon for Toshiro. I will skip Gin afterwards, and then I will aim for AIZEN. Now, about Kenpachi. He will be slash DPS based on the current leaks. I personally currently, if they drop Kenpachi maybe as a surprise or something like that, I just don't need him currently. I have properly built Ichigo Bankai, and I have his weapon stamp, core stamp, and everything else. So yeah, Kenpachi I personally right now don't need. So you need to have this type of process of thought, so you prioritize the units which you actually need for the mono team and everything else. I believe that is really important. One more thing, today or yesterday I unlocked the 5-star stamps that will give you insane buff, but here, right here guys, in this part for the core stamp, there is another stamp for Ichigo Bankai. Just want to add that as one of the final thoughts of the video. This part, I've noticed you for a while. This core stamp, based on my current testings, will give you higher value than Getsuka Tangle. Okay, I will make a video about this. This is just like my initial testing I've done, because Getsuka Tangle will work mainly for hollow feed when you activate the ultimate and everything else, but this part right here will work even with the special technique. You will provide, like, look, increase the damage dealt by the special attack by 25% each time a technique is released, increases the special attack damage by an additional 12.5 up to 25%. I definitely recommend that you try this out. Try this core stamp if you have it, and you're gonna see how everything will work. I'm still using Getsuga Tangle in most cases because I have that second copy and everything else. But again, I just started testing this out, so I truly believe this core stamp will prevail. Okay, so that's about that. Okay guys, let's end the video here. Thank you for all support. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hopefully everything is clear. Again, this is my opinion. This is my strategy, my free-to-play strategy. I will probably even challenge myself to get every single unit, but I will see. I know I initially said that, but I'm not sure about that anymore because all of that craziness is dropped and I want to get Toshiro, and then afterwards I want to get AIZEN. So it really depends now how fast I can get Toshiro and how important his weapon stamp will be. So again, listen to yourself. This is mainly the video to guide you, to help you out to decide. But yeah, you do you at the end of the day. That's it. Love ya.